Welcome back. This is going to be a busy week for us. This is the week that we put together and deliver and get paid for the biggest effort we've made on our homestead to date, which is this timber frame. This is for a client who lives about an hour and a half from us. We've been working on it for close to 6 months. It has, I think, 100 pieces, a couple hundred fasteners, and it's big news for us. It's been a stressful period because we couldn't get our logs. If you want to go back and look at some of the previous videos, we had a lot of trouble sourcing logs over the wet part of the spring. We got that done. We had to move our mill to another site to get that done, but we got the logs and got them all cut and put on site. Some of these things are gigantic and still not quite big enough, so we use these scarf joints like this to extend them, as if that 22-foot beam is not quite big enough. It's now a 30-foot beam. It's kind of pretty. So we are putting together, tearing apart, test fitting, raising, lowering, doing little final cuts, doing all this labeling, doing all this staining to get done with this frame. We have 5 days left before we're going to drive onto the site with it. And yeah, it's crunch time. So that loading up went great. Our truck is to the brim with tools and extra parts to the timber frame. We have about 75% of the mass of the frame, not necessarily the pieces of the frame, but the mass of the frame loaded up on a trailer, ready to pull out in the morning. So excited. It's gonna be a 5:30 start. Oh, we're gonna have a fire tonight, some s'mores, hopefully be in bed in time for a good night's sleep and early morning. Stick around. So day one, we got everything delivered and a bunch of pieces built on the ground. Day two, we got a bunch of lifts, 2 lifts from Coeur d'Alene, and finished this much of the frame. All we have left is a few rafters, 20 rafters. They're already up here. They just need to be put in place tomorrow and we'll be done. Unfortunately, we went into our 3rd day. No big deal, it's just an hour and a half drive, but we have to get the jacks back that we used to lift these today, so we got to get going. Another long day to be continued. Oh, 3 long days, but we are done with the timber frame. We had started it back in February, and yeah, it's finally finished. So that was great. It went up exactly as anticipated. It took an extra day longer than we thought, just because there's always little things, but it went up just great. Everything fit really, really well. The client was extremely happy, just tickled with the result, and so were we. So that is a chapter closed in our life, and we got paid. So that is beginning the next chapter of our life, which is building our own home. We have a little money to start our house layout. My goal is in the next few months to get the foundation excavated and poured, and to get a septic tank and leach field installed. So that is my singular focus for the next couple of months. That's going to be on the channel. We're going to give you updates on that. Thank you so much for following along with our progress. Please subscribe. It means a lot to us, and comment if you have questions about what's next in our life. Thanks a lot. See you on the next one.